Hello everyone, it is Thursday afternoon and it's time for my weekly Facebook Live. I missed y'all last week, but I was having a lot of fun in Raleigh, North Carolina. I went to the Stampin' Up! Convention called Onstage, got my new catalog, got to play with some new stuff, got to see lots of new stuff, see people I hadn't seen for a while, so it was a lot of fun. Lots of good food too. All right, while you are finding me, let me get this shared over on my page in case somebody is looking for it there. That will give you a minute to find me. All right. It's not quite as easy as it used to be, of course. Seems like Stampin' Up! Is always, or not Stampin' Up!, sorry. Seems like Facebook is always making changes. All right. Let's get this linked over here. And then we will get started. Hey, buddy. If you are new to my Facebook Live, I come to you almost every week. I took last week off. I was out of town to show you something fun that I've made. And then the next week I give it away, or the next Facebook Live I give it away. So 2 weeks ago, all right, hang on, I'm just getting back over where I was. Okay. How come it's not showing? Well, I'll just have, there it is. I don't know why it went down. Okay. 2 weeks ago, we made these cards with the textured notes, I think they're called, bundle and the paper that goes with it. So at the end, I will tell you, usually there's just one card to give away, but because these were using pieces, I drew 2 names. So 2 people will get those cards. But I'll tell you at the end who won those. And then not long after I'm done with this video on my blog will be the measurements for this. So you don't have to worry about trying to copy anything down. And I realized I forgot to grab my rhinestone. So let me grab that real quick before we get started. I keep them in a stamp case. Okay. I have been playing with the Natrual Botanicals stamp set. And this is what's called a double-sided. So this is one stamp. So one side has the lined drawing, and then you turn it over to get this solid drawing. No sound. I haven't done anything different on my end. Can you hear anything yet, buddy? Let me. Can you hear anything yet, buddy? Okay, I can hear it on my end. I don't know. It seems to be fine. I checked it on my laptop and there's sound there, so I don't know what to tell you. I'm just going to continue on. Hopefully it's okay. But like I said, I can hear it on my laptop. All right. So this is double-sided. So you have the outline image or the detailed image on one side, and then you flip it over and use the back side of it for that fill-in image. And it's not going to be exact. You can see that's not going to line up exact. Some of them that are straighter work a little bit easier, or they match a little bit better. But either way, it still works just fine. It's just more artsy that way. So this is the card we're going to make today. And this time I just used the background one as a separate image. I didn't put them together. I'll show you some though where I did put them together. You'll see those in the others that I show you. All right, let's get started. Now, I did go ahead and stamp and cut out these. There's no dies for this, so you have to fussy cut them all. And I did go ahead and do that, so you don't have to sit here and watch me fussy cut them. But I do want to show you how you would stamp these. So the smaller leaf is Old Olive. So I'm going to stamp. This is the detailed image. And then you need to clean it in between. Some scratch paper here, because you're going to have to flip it over. Betty, are you still not hearing anything? I guess if she doesn't answer, that will be my clue. Then you put it so the detailed sign is up. Detail side is up. I didn't need to close this. And I'm going to stamp this off so it's a little bit lighter. And now you have a solid image. So that's what I used here. I cut out these separately. So I had a solid and a detailed image. And then the other one I did is Shaded Spruce with the big one. Let me reply to Betty. All right, we'll see if she responds to that. I just put a comment on there. So this is Shaded Spruce. Well, I'm not going to have enough room on this piece, am I? And this one I found is a little tough to get that middle. That's why I've got my Stampin' Pierce mat. Even though it's not a solid stamp, it is a pretty big stamp. There we go. And then I need to grab another piece of white because that one is so big. I have all these scraps, but I probably am not going to have anything big enough. One moment. There we go. All right, again, I have to, well, I don't know what to tell you. All right, I'm checking to see if I can hear sound. Yeah, I have sound. Here we go. I don't know. All right, I'm checking to see if I can hear sound. That's weird. All right, I'm just going to continue on because I can hear it on my laptop. So hopefully it will load to Facebook okay. I mean to YouTube okay. All right. All right, so we have to clean this again. And then turn it over, so get up that way. And then ink up the back side of it. Tamp it off. Oh, good thing we're not using this one, huh? All right. So that's how those work. And then you would take your scissors, which mine are somewhere. I don't know what happened to my scissors. Here they are. Then you would take your scissors and fussy cut all of those. And then you end up with these. So I've done this already just so you don't have to watch me do it. All right. And then this is gray granite. And I used the Distressed Tile 3D embossing folder. And I'm going to do a little bit of color around the edge of it with my blending brush. So you can see around the edge of this, I just added some color just to make it stand out from the, all right, Betty's just going to try later. Sorry about that. I don't know what's going on. Like I said, hopefully it will work on YouTube. So I'm just sponging some of this around. I don't want to stop because I do want to be able to upload this. I guess if it doesn't upload with sound on YouTube, then I'll have to try it again. But I know earlier today I was trying to go to something I had saved on Facebook and it just said, I have a problem, that had a problem, try later. So I think Facebook is having issues today. What else is new, huh? All right, so I'm just going to go around the outside. And it just brings out some of that texture of the embossing folder too. Let's do a little bit more. And I just like the way it makes it stand out from the card base. That's probably good. And you may not be able to really tell the difference here, but when you put it on the card base, then you will be able to see it. So this is still gray granite. And we'll glue this on. I like to use my liquid glue when it's embossed. And now you can really see that ink that we added around the edge of it. And then these are just, oh, we forgot to stamp our sentiment, didn't we? So I have a circle. And this Enjoy is from the Linked Together stamp set. So we'll use our shaded spruce again. I'm going to pull this back in too, just because it's kind of a big. We'll ink this up and stamp that right in the middle. That's the nice thing about these photopolymer is that you can see exactly where you're stamping it. Okay, now we're done stamping. All right, now we're ready to finish putting this all together. So we're just going to kind of lay it on here. You don't have to worry about it looking messy here because that's where your sentiment's going to go. So let's start gluing these on. I'm going to leave the tops of them kind of loose. So I'll put one there. You can see I had problems stamping this before. You just have to hold this green glue for just a minute. There. And that one. I would give up on Facebook Live and go live on YouTube, but I don't have enough followers to do that. You have to have, I think it's like 1,000 followers before they'll let you go just live on YouTube. All right, so we'll add dimensionals to this. Put that so it overlaps there so we don't see those ends come together. And then the last step is to add some rhinestones. So I haven't used these for a while, but they're just a great basic embellishment to have. And you can color these with your blends. So if I wanted green ones, I could do that. And I did like 5 of them on here just for fun. There we go. Oops. And that's it. There is our card. So somebody will win this card next week. Let me show you some of the other cards I've made. This is using, what is that called? Elements of Text. It's an online exclusive. And then there I used the background for it. And this is the Woven Textures Designer Series paper. This one I used both sides of those in one of my favorite embossing folders, that exposed brick. This is some Designer Series. What's fun about this is because I just have the stamp set and not like a full suite, I can put it with whatever I want to, so I can make all these different looking cards. So that's the coneflower or whatever you want to call that. This is a book fold one. Again, I used both sides there. This hello is from the Beautiful Butterflies stamp set. And then these are the postage stamp dies. And then this one, I colored these little flowers. Well, these ones with Pool Party blends. And then these ones, it's so hard to get it to show up, but the white ones have Wink of Stella, so they shimmer. This is that Elements of Text. This is a die from the Meant to Be online exclusive that has all the bees, but it will cut out just a hexagon frame like that. And then this is the white ribbon that I colored with my blends. And then these little guys are just those metallic enamel effects, and you just make little dots. You have to be sure you lay it somewhere where you don't mess them up afterwards. All right, so there's a few others I've made. I've had fun playing with this set. 2 weeks ago, we made these 2 cards. And so the winners of these are Khaki and Jackie. So I will get those cards to them. All right. Again, this will be on my blog shortly, and I will see you next week for something else. And hopefully Facebook will cooperate next week. All right. Thanks for watching. Bye.